in the process now of moving closer, and I just wanted to stop and make sure you guys are being treated okay.
We are. Doing a good job.
Joe.
Taking care of us.
This is Joe's first, by the way, as the communications director, and we appreciate that. Is there anything that I can kind of briefly talk about? Quite frankly, I'm not going to do a press conference because I'm focused on our policy here. But if there's anything that
can you just give us a brief kind of overview in layman's terms about what's different in how you're handling this execution compared to the last ones?
I think Joe kind of talked about this thing called the instant command system, which basically means that starting in advance of 30 days out, I'm literally responsible for compliance with every part of the policy. But what it also means is that every week we are getting every facet from Chillicothe to Lucasville staff here, our command staff, and we're talking about specific steps that need to be done, any particular issues or accommodations that need to be made. We're just talking regularly. There's written verification of every piece of policy that we have to do. It's a much more intense collective focus on the policy and a lot more time on the part of the director and with executions.
Are you fully confident that you're going to be able to pull this off today without any discrepancies from the written guidelines or anything that's going to cause Judge Frost or any other legal challenge to stop executions again?
Well, I'm not an attorney.
Yeah.
I'm just an old prison warden. And I will just tell you that I am absolutely confident in the entire staff, from Chillicothe, the prep, Mr. Wiles, to the staff here, and to everyone involved, that they know the policy. We are committed to compliance. We've just spent a last 45 minutes going through every step of the policy to confirm compliance, and I am totally confident with the team members that have been involved with this.
Again, from the layman's perspective, how will we know? In other words, how will we know that it was successful and passed some kind of legal muster?
Well, let me just say this, and I want to be very clear with this. Our overall objective is to conduct a humane, dignified execution compliant with our policy and legal standards. And that is not just for Mr. Wiles, it's for all of the parties that are involved with this, from victims, etc. We are committed to do this in a proper, dignified, humane manner, and we will. We have documentation. We have more documentation on this than anything in my 38 years that I've been in this business, and obviously all of that will be reviewed by any kind of court that would look at this.
Do you think this is the most documented execution since Ohio resumed executions?
I think it's the most documented execution in the United States of America after meeting with my fellow directors. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.